Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello.
Okay, it sounds right. I'll turn that down. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just gonna play some Persona. Yeah, so we're just gonna play some Persona. I don't expect to be super busy tonight because it is Thursday night. But I've been getting on with the second Palace in Persona. Still enjoying it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. I think we can go a little bit longer. Before we pull out and go back to our hideout and stuff. But yeah, it's been going well so far. I do really like the game. It's a lot of fun. Getting a little bit more of getting a hang of the, the mechanics of it to do a little better and not die as often. Because it is pretty old-fashioned in the way that you respond to death. You can just either restart the fight sometimes, or you just have to go back to your last save point, which is, not always ideal. So our rating is pretty high for people that have seen us, but oh dear. Okay, whoa. Almost went the wrong way.
I can feel it.
Which way am I going? Where am I? What am I doing? Can we go up there? Didn't we just come from this way? We did, didn't we? Didn't we? It's happening. Okay. Oh, that's why. We didn't go far enough down here. Yeah, okay, so we go a little bit further. Everyone's getting a little tired. But I'm sure we can work it out. We can work it out. Don't hit me with the copyright. Can't even think about a Beatles song. I was here right before when I stopped last, and it's hard because there are two people here. Gotta ambush them when I get the chance.
That one? Wanna get it?
Cool, they turn around. Sweet. Okay. Nice. But yeah, so I've been liking the Madarame's palace. I've been liking this one. Madarame is everyone's nefarious in their own ways, and I do appreciate that. Hey, Soulmeister Evans, how's it going? What are you up to tonight, whatever the time is, where you are? Or how are you, I should say. Still getting the hang of this game. I'm still fairly early on, so as you can see, not the best yet, but just doing my New Game Plus playthrough of this. Oh, very nice, very nice. Are you trying to get all the trophies and stuff as well? Because I was looking at seeing if I could platinum it. Because I don't know, I like being completionist, and it doesn't look too bad. It's evening here, like 2 a.m. Oh, cool. So you're like East Coast? Uh-oh. Ah, shoot. I'm so bad at getting caught, and I got ambushed. Great. Or I got surrounded. Yeah, I play games. Cool. Yeah, I like doing that too. I would really like to do it with this game. I feel like it's doable. I was looking back if I wanted to do Kingdom Hearts, because, Kingdom Hearts is coming out and stuff, and I was like, I don't know. That first Kingdom Hearts is super grindy. And even though I love it, it's not like, not the best combat system. I got one more. I'll do these guys. Mid-East. Oh, cool. Awesome. How's the weather out there, by the way? It's been kind of cooler here in California, which has been nice, so I've enjoyed that very much. It's been raining a bit, too. Yeah, I've been trying to get more into JRPGs recently, so it's been nice playing this one. I have Dragon Quest XI too, but I had wanted to beat this, so I still have like a conservative 100 hours left before I am able to play that. Not a bad thing, but I don't know why I got them both at the same time, being like, oh yeah, I'll be able to play them. I guess we can use some of these. We don't really need 8 of them. Get enough of them. Yeah, we are running out of SP pretty, not quickly, but we're getting there. Maybe a couple more fights and we'll retreat. Just want to level up a little bit, you know? I'm so bad at this cover thing. 13 Fahrenheit here right now. Snow, rain, snow. Wow. It's crazy because like everyone is freaking out in California because of this the rain, because it hadn't rained in so long. It rained for like a week straight, which is great, but at the same time, like, you know, you wish it was a little bit more spread out because it just rains like that. And then it rained when we first moved here, like 2 years ago, and then it didn't rain for like 9 months. So you'd rather it was spread out just a little bit, you know, because now it's just gonna dry out, and then if it gets to the summer and it hasn't rained yet, then it's just gonna light everything on fire. So it's a bummer. But snow, I used to live in Colorado, and I do miss snow quite a bit. So I envy you, though it's not fun to drive in if you're a driver. At least favorite part of snow. That's all she wrote. Morgana, I feel like I heard that you get a different, or you get more party members. I would really like to get another one because Morgana, I feel like, is the Donald Duck of this this whole scenario. If we were to compare it to Kingdom Hearts, Donald is borderline useless. Seems Callie is popular enough to be on fire. This is true. Frequently on fire, we could say. But yeah, this last fire season was pretty intense. Pretty brutal. A lot of people lost a lot of stuff, which is unfortunate, you know. Man, I'm so bad at that stealth mechanic. Wish I was better, but alas, I need to work on it. What am I doing? Sometimes you get to the point where like you get to the attack menu, like I had planned to do something, but baton pass, yeah. Mona's good for healing. This is true. She's good for healing, but I don't know, she always finds a way just to bum me out. I love On though. On's pretty great. But yeah, apparently you do get more party members eventually, right? And how many hours, if you don't mind me asking, was your first regular playthrough? Oh boy, oh boy. Is that like a super powered one? The guy with the red aura. Mudo? Why does Mudo do so much damage when it hits? Almost out of ammo. First playthrough is 120. I think you can get a plat just by going like another 10 in, right? Let's see if they give me some items. Another 10 hours on your second playthrough. It's not too intense. You just have to get the special persona that's only available then, right? I was just reading up on it a little, but I don't feel like this is a game that I'd mind playing multiple times if I missed a few. It's fun. And it's addictive in that very specific like JRPG way that I used to feel when I was playing like I think the original Pokemons when I was younger. Just very like, I don't know, the pacing of it's so specific, and the turn-based combat, it's really good. New throughways for challenges, not New Game Plus. My time is around 100. Oh, cool. It's always fun when you like learn a little bit more about a game and like, you know, might have given you a few problems before, but then you play it again and you could just, this is gonna be fun. Oh, I missed one. Because like Kingdom Hearts was like that for me when I hadn't played it. Oh man, what am I doing? Just losing it. Are we gonna lose to a bunch of onions? My god. Please miss. That was dumb. I thought I was gonna get... Oh boy, I'm sorry guys. That was stupid. Baton pass. Okay, here we go. I think we got it this time. Jesus. Huh? No? But yeah, like Kingdom Hearts, I'd only played it last year. Finally. I just want to kill all these guys. My first time, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it took a bit, because, you know, like, 10-year-old me struggled on the deep jungle and some other stuff. I think I stopped at deep jungle. It was fun coming back and playing it, and even then, you know, it was a little bit of a challenge when you're fighting the final boss and stuff. But, you know, then I went back and beat most of it in like 6 hours with only the Kingdom Blade. I didn't have any problems until like the very, very end. Lose to onions by filing cease and desist order. Oh boy, I do like the monster design in this. I think it's pretty creative, and even though there's no like clear like unifying theme to all of them, they all seem to work for me. Like they're all fun, you know? Even though one guy is literally like a little blue man in a jar, and another one is like I don't know, a fairy, and another one's a kelpie, and you know, they all seem to come from different mythologies, maybe? But yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's such a deep game. There's so many systems at work, and I do really appreciate that. So I'm interested to see how I take to Dragon Quest when I play it, because I love everything Toriyama. So I do think it's suspicious. But let me go save first, man. Okay, wait 1 sec. Jeez. Oh, no. I don't want to. They're definitely not gonna let me go over there. Okay, fine. Let's just blow our lead. If we die right now, I'll be so annoyed. Just let me go back and save, man. Sorry. It's a really loud liquid sound. Oh, is this where we have to go out into the real world and turn it off? The security room that lies beyond.
What?
Same door I saw earlier, inside Madarame's house. Uh-huh.
Let's head back.
Dripping off acid. Hey, Talofa. How's it going? Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well today. A little bit different. I think last time you were here, we were playing Dragon Ball Fighters, right? Can't remember. But yeah, just playing some Persona, some JRPG action. Just hanging out, you know? How are you? All Personas are based on mythology. Cool. I thought so. I seem to recognize a few of them. There are a few that I was like, I'm not sure about this. I don't know anything about this, so I'd like to use it as like a stepping point, or a stepping off point, jumping off point, to learn some, because I love mythology, but obviously I don't know all mythology, so always more to learn.
I'll just add this.
But yeah, when I was in like middle school, I was obsessed with mythology. I was the mythology kid. Especially it was at the time when like, you know, God of War was coming out and stuff, so I was super into that. And all the good stuff. Probably to an annoying degree, because I remember I got older and I saw like Hercules again, and I was like, ugh. We should disengage we should leave, yeah, we should. I saw the Disney Hercules again, and I was like, oh, the Titans would never act like that. Carmen On's Persona is Celtic. Interesting. I like the Celtic mythos. What's the name of the Celtic, there's like a ship. Oh, sorry, that's Norse mythology, actually. In Norse mythology, there's the ship made out of like fingernails and stuff. I always like that one quite a bit.
I don't know.
It's really gross, but I think the ship actually makes an appearance in the new God of War briefly. You might see it. I don't know if you can get on it, but I love all that stuff. That's why God of War is like made for me. You're really into Viking/Slavic mythos. Cool. I've been, not that I've been reading that, but I've been reading a lot of stuff, extracurricular stuff about Japanese, because I would like to learn more about their mythology, so I've been doing some like language stuff. I don't know if you could see that. It just looks like a bunch of scribbling, because my handwriting is awful, but if anything, Japanese characters are probably like more fit to my particular style of handwriting, which is bad. I'd probably make a mess of like one of the most graceful, graceful character sets in the entire world. But
When we opened the one in Madarame's house, that area in his
okay, so we gotta open the door physically to open it metaphorically. So
there's no
Naglfar, ah yes, Naglfar. That's such a great name too.
I think.
I did like. I was gonna say I don't know if you played God of War, but I did enjoy kind of like Lord of the Rings. You know, the films, they would just say stuff and not really, they didn't like sanitize anything in terms of or simplify anything. You know, they didn't try to, like all the Norse like language, they just kept as is. So they have some pretty like dense stuff in there, but they didn't try to, you know, simplify it to make it sound less less esoteric or, you know, different. Witcher 3 I enjoyed for its mythos. I love Witcher 3. I was actually going to go back. I'm only like 3 trophies away from platinuming it, but it's just like the 3 annoying trophies for platinuming. It's like get 50 headshots, which is just, you know, if you play that game, it's really tough because it's an amazing game, but the crossbow, like aiming, all that stuff is not the best. Like the hit detection is not that great. And then I have to get some other ones like push people off of ledges and then also light people on fire, poison them, and also kill them or whatever. So
I don't even know where the locked door is.
Viking Island in Witcher 3 is based on the Slavic mythos. Oh, cool. I did not know that.
Don't worry.
Is that in the regular game or is that in Blood and Wine? Because I've only played the regular. I don't have the two.
We can run into the
I don't have the 2 expansions.
Really gonna work? I mean, you're not.
Sorry, Anne's freaking out, and I was not paying attention. There's no other way. We must be able to find another way. I'm thinking.
Lighten. All you gotta do is trick Yusuke.
You make it
I feel like we're putting On in a compromising position. I don't like this. I bought Witcher 3 when the complete edition was on sale. Oh, cool. So you did a good you made a good choice. You're not like me, where I've actually been making a point this year and at the end of last year to finish the games that I had, or at least if I'm gonna buy a game, make sure that I play it right away. So I played my Witcher 3 copy from, what is it, 2014, like May 2014, where I bought it.
I'm really gonna lose it if
And finally got to beat it. It's so good. I can't believe I waited that long. Basically making On pose naked so they can open the door. Oh, that's wonderful. Great.
Let's get down and dirty.
tomorrow.
Earlier the better.
But
Poor On. I wish he didn't have to do that. There's a strange like undercurrent of perviness in a lot of like anime and stuff I've been watching recently. I don't know why.
okay.
I'll get it open right before his very eyes. Is he getting in touch with Yusuke? Whoa, 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 whoa. They really give you a chance to be like a real jerk in this game. I'm glad that I don't want to do that. Also, who would choose that? Okay, I gotta do some stuff in the real world too. Hey man, what's up? What? Sejiro, we're friends now, aren't we?
Now listen up.
The heck, man? I thought we were close. I chose it. I'm so bad at being mean in games. You ever see that meme of like the cowboy who's like holding a gun? That's me. Even with you know, like Red Dead or any of those games, so I can't be mean. Unless it's for like unless it's for a trophy or something, then I just reload because I don't want it to affect my honor. Oh, okay, we read this one. This is about a hacker group, and this is about guts. We need more guts always. Let's do guts. From how my friend dynamic is, something like that would be seen as a sarcastic joke. True, that's helpful.
Wow.
I guess I just take it too literally. I overthink a lot of things, so that's probably why. How far did you get? Oh, I don't know if you can see it back there. I recently finished reading. My mom was nice enough to get me the 35th anniversary of Akira. or Akira, the manga for my for Christmas, my Christmas gift, and I just finished reading it yesterday. It's so good. Wow, it's incredible. I can't even begin to describe like the level of artistry on display there. Uh-oh. Taylor-san. Oh, I'm a son now. Oh no. I'm gonna cheat, guys, sorry. Ratio? Question? I think I know this, but I'm not sure. Answer is the silver ratio. I think I just want to get it right because people are just so mean to me in this class. And I like being right. Imagine a toxic group of friends that get along because that toxicity is a joke. Okay, I get that. I've had a few friend groups like that. I felt like for me personally, I just got like, it was exhausting. Because I don't know. It's like when you hang out with people that are always on, you know? Hit the touchpad during question? That would give you some hints.
Nice going.
Yeah, it's like being with people that are always on. You know, and sometimes you're like, geez, man, can we just have a real conversation for a sec, you know? That's fun, though. It's nice to have friends. I'm in California. I've been here about 2 years now. And it's harder to make friends out of school, so... You know, I have, like, work friends, but no, like... Still trying to work on this professional friends. I want to do writing, so... We are toxic a lot. Okay, so do you play any, like, Overwatch or League of Legends or anything? Joking. At least you're friends, though. It's nice that it's someone that you know instead of just some random stranger who's actually being mean. Gwen! Sorry, that's my cat. She's, like, freaking out. Gwen, come here. What's that over here? I don't know why she's screaming so much. I used to play Overwatch. I need to play again. It's been like months. I just got stressed out by all the... I got into like high silver, almost gold. And then people started being like, you suck! And I was like, oh man. Once again, I'm not used to it. My cat meows a lot. Yeah, it's funny because we have another cat named Cat, actually. And she's like super quiet. And Gwen's the only one that we got her last year. And she's... like screams like so loud. I mean, she's a silly cat. Yeah, my cat meows a lot. Oh no.
You think so? My way the same as always.
Cat is named Madarame after a good friend. That's a nice name. I like that. Our cat's name is Gwen after Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man. I feel like you could be bloated, but you probably wouldn't look like that. Who's your Overwatch main, by the way? I like to do McCree. McCree is probably my favorite, even though he's not super viable ever in the meta or whatever. I like McCree. I like Winston a lot. A lot of like weird choices. Oh, you're a tracer person. A good tracer is really, really hard to counter. McCree's great. Widow, I actually got pretty good with Widow for sniping. I love sniping in games. It's one of my favorite things to do in multiplayer, so. Yusuke's getting freaked out. Ryan for tank, Bridget for support. I like Bridget when I'm not fighting against her. Bridget's a sore spot for me. Especially sometimes in deathmatch, you're like, oh my god, just please die. This is a very awkward scene.
Right? I mean...
True. It might make for a better picture if I...
That's
I wonder if, like, I know everyone's wearing a uniform, but what would it be like wearing the same thing every day as a person who's never worn a uniform for school or anything? I always think it's very interesting seeing it in, like, movies or TV. It seems fairly common in Japan, which is interesting as well. I would love to go to Japan. It's probably moved up to my #1 place.
Please wait.
Come on, Mona. A good Bridget could be very DPS. True. True.
Seriously gonna be able to pull this off?
Yeah, you get used to it. I feel like with my McCree, I've got better at like avoiding her shield by just throwing my flashbang or whatever grenade to one side.
Plus, we ain't got one sign.
I didn't know we were just like waiting inside, you know.
Even if Mona's able to, and then even if they do show
Do you have any other games that you like,
person, it just
Soulmeister?
right up again.
Any other games you've been liking recently?
Doesn't that mean we only got a few seconds to get? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this?
It'll definitely work. I'm gonna do positivity.
I wanna
Oh, the uniform thing. It sucks, but you get used to it. Well, imagine, I don't know, the only fun that I could see in having one is like how you individualize yourself despite being in a uniform, you know what I mean? Like how you make yourself stand out. That part, I mean, it's probably just like dramatized for like shows and stuff, but it's always fun when people have like pins or like one button undone or, you know, skewed tie, all that stuff.
Telling you, you can't.
Monhun. What is Monhun World?
You're still not done? It's hard.
It is overdone in shows. Unfortunate. Did you see the Umbrella Academy trailer? They had it in there too. If you haven't read Umbrella Academy, it's really good.
Old paintings.
By Gabriel Ba and Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance, a band which I love still to this day.
Hey, Kita.
Monster Hunter World. Okay, I've been wanting to play Monster Hunter World. It's a beautiful looking game. I heard it's still very like dense, like system wise, as the old ones were, but this is probably apparently the most accessible, which is cool. Plus the animation just looks so smooth, and I like how it seems like everything has a very palpable sense of weight and stuff, you know, the way they
No, that's not.
can like bash into each other and the monsters attack one another. It's pretty cool.
Sure. It's.
Fine. This is.
But
Yusuke's a little bit of weirdo.
what do I do?
There's a lot of content and they're adding more. Oh, cool. Did you get the, is the Geralt of Rivia stuff already out? Uh-oh.
Alright, it's open.
Tomorrow will be the Monster Hunter World anniversary event. Oh, very cool. Don't they have, I love the, what are those cats called? I love those cats. What is happening? Gwen, what's up? Palico. Oh man, I think I just love cats. Literally before this, my girlfriend and I were watching this TV Netflix documentary called Road to the Cat Show or something like that. It was really funny. I mean, we're not like cat people, but you know, we love cats. We have two. We're not like crazy. We don't have like cat pillows or anything. It's just I don't know. I just find cats like, I don't know, easy to care for, self-sufficient, charming. You know, plus like if they have like a dopey face or like a fun personality, that's always, you never get tired of that, right? You know? What's up here? Nothing?
I can feel it.
Palico. I almost want to get that game just to make a Palico.
Alright.
My cat is a creep. My bedroom door has a gap between it and the floor, just enough for my cat to look under it during the night. Ugh. That is creepy. Cats are creepy. Sometimes, like, I'll wake up and I think about those stories of, like, the demons that sleep on your, you know, the demons that sleep on your chest, and I'll wake up and it's just my cat, Gwen. My other cat doesn't want to really, like, she's loving, but not in that way. We have to beat it.
Hey,
Ah, shoot. Can we do it with just two of us? She also sniffs my armpit. I mean, cats are weird. Don't get me wrong. Oh man, this is gonna be like a straight shot too. Maybe we should. Or can we not? Can we? Do you think we can do it for just us? Probably. I don't know. Whatever. We can load the game.
sorry.
And Lord Madarame. This game is so esoteric, or so strange sometimes though, because like you really can't tell what it's gonna be like. Because sometimes you're like, oh, this shouldn't be too bad, and then you get like one shot in, and you're like, oh, what happened?
Got nothing on us. I'm more scared of screwing up and having all.
Okay. It's funny, I've been watching a lot more anime recently, and I think we'll be fine actually. And it's funny playing these JRPGs and stuff because I feel like you just hear a lot of these same voices, you know. Honestly, I wouldn't mind something sleeping on my chest. And no, that's why I think a lot of people feel that way because they have those weighted blankets and stuff, which are very calming for a lot of people. Let's see if we do like a headbutt would be pretty intense, but let's just buff our friend. I enjoy having weight on my. I mean, when even the wife isn't laying on me, I have a pillow. Oh, that's cool. I would like to have one of those weighted blankets. I think that'd be fun. Man, just really not responding. Ow. That does look pretty painful. I have a pretty intense gun too. Let's see, what else can I do? Cats. Cats are... Whenever like the cats are not being fed, they get really feisty, so they start fighting. But yeah, I would like to have one of those weighted blankets. I think it'd be fun. I'll feed them soon. That wasn't too bad at all. Who needs on, right? On Takamaki. Oh, Genbu leveled up. Sweet. I've had Genbu for a while. I'm surprised that he's lasted that long. We haven't found anyone that has been as enticing persona-wise. Oh, so that's what that means. So you have an automatic. So those are like passive. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, lately I've been dealing with feelings of abandonment because our cat clearly loves my girlfriend more, so whatever. I prefer a pillow. I usually don't use a cover. Interesting. To each his own. I feel like sleeping is such a specific thing. I'm so bad at sleeping, but we got a new bed recently, and it's been really helpful getting some good sleep. What is the meaning of all this?
Suppose I can't keep truth be told.
And severe debt. Truth be told, I'm going to have to kill you now.
That moment was quite a shock for me. Because of this distress, some of
Uh-oh.
I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted. However, that's when someone came to buy the painting. It's all my fault, as expectations for me rose.
That doesn't seem so bad.
I needed money to further your talents. Please.
Unless it's usually minus 20, I sleep uncovered. Wow. Minus 20? How often does it get minus 20? And what made you overcome any fear of like demons or anything? I remember when I was younger, I had really bad night terrors, so that probably didn't help me. I didn't like sleeping without covers because I felt very exposed, but if you don't have night terrors, I imagine it's probably fine. More than it should, to be honest. I can imagine. Any more than once a year seems like too much. For negative 20, oh my god.
Sayori.
Hey, me either. I do not. I do not. Same thing with ghosts. I have this ongoing debate with my girlfriend. I ask people that we meet, like, do you believe in ghosts? Because I've never had a supernatural experience, and I just don't really... I don't know, I just feel like there's so many things that would have to be true for that to be true as well, you know? It doesn't really work for me.
So you're telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit?
Well, I'll just say I agree with you. But yeah. I wish there was more magic in the world, I really do. But, oh no, On. A bit of an overreaction, Madarame.
Set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy. Please. Talk all you want to the police. That includes
The heck?
Lady on, let's run.
Like, what's a cat doing here?
There's no point. They'll
Takamaki-san.
This took a weird turn. Also, I feel like they didn't want to animate very much, so they just had people stand.
Yeah, let's go.
Here? No, it's not gonna open. Oh, it is. What a nice turn of events. Which one's security?
Focus.
This one. Here we go. Feel free to DM me. I'm always open for conversation. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I always like talking about that stuff. I've actually studied a lot of I'm a writer, so I've written some books and stuff, and one of my books has a lot to do with Christian theology or theological characters and stuff like that. So definitely read a ton about a lot of religious stuff. So it's like fascinating to me. Going back to school, I'd probably study something to do with mythology or ancient religion or something to do with that, because I don't know, it has a very large effect on our modern world and the development of the world and stuff, and it's pretty fascinating and also very sad in a lot of ways, just like in bad things that have happened to people, but or populations, oh god, I don't want to go down that road, but a lot of bad stuff. Did Ann's legs change? Is she in like a different colored suit? What's going on? Oh no, it's just the shine.
Oh no! I didn't mean to put.
Is Yusuke gonna be in our group now? I wonder if he'll have like art inspired Persona stuff. That'd be cool.
I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume.
What games do I usually play? So I've been trying to figure out the answer to that question. I like to play more of a single game,
Madarame's heart.
but I just love playing like multiple things so much, and that's why like for a while I was playing some multiplayer games like once or twice a week, but recently I've been kind of trying to zero it because I am so scattered sometimes, and finish those games that I did have before, and then if I got new games, finish them immediately. So like I love a good action RPG, probably the most. It's probably my favorite genre. Like I like a good skill tree, a good combat system. So I beat God of War recently. I thought it was incredible. I thought so good.
Madarame's eyes.
God of War, Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man by Insomniac was really, really well done. I thought it was incredible as well. Red Dead Redemption 2, probably my game of the year. It doesn't have any skill trees, but you can increase your skills kind of passively or like as you go. But I love a good story. I love well-told stories. I love characters, and that's why I like this game so much. And I think the character work in God of War and even Spider-Man, but in particular Red Dead Redemption 2, like really, really moved me. And so I'm really excited to see how the medium's sort of like evolving into this more rounded sort of art form where it can be very gameplay centric, but also have like a very convincingly told story that is almost the fidelity between like a person acting in real life and in a game can be almost the same now. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, like Roger Clark, his performance as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead's so good. And yeah, I love action RPGs, but I'm trying to get more into JRPGs because been really getting into anime recently because I didn't used to watch a bunch of anime. And so I wanted to change that this year because as a writer, I wanted to, switch up my influences and stuff and like try to broaden what I'd been interested in or the stuff I've been intaking, because I read a lot, but it was a lot of like American or British fiction, science fiction, fantasy and stuff. So I wanted a different viewpoint, so I've been watching a ton of anime, reading manga. Yeah, it's been going well. So I like that, I would say. I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 because I beat Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 earlier this year. I thought they were a lot of fun, frustrating from a game design point of view, but good nonetheless. Gwen, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat's getting in the way. Gwen.
Who is it?
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts. I would like to get Resident Evil 2 as well because RE4 was my favorite game for the GameCube, probably. Or, I don't know. That's such a hard. The GameCube was such a great system, but man, I think I played Resident Evil 4 like through 5 or 6 times. I'm more of a min-max grind type fan. Cool, cool, cool. Well, definitely like JRPGs seem to be a good thing to do. I have another home under a mistress's name, of course. This is absurd. I should choose the most aggro responses for Joker in the metaverse. But yeah, min-max grindy type stuff. Oh, good. So you definitely like the platinum trophy for Kingdom Hearts 1.5 because man, it's grindy. Did you ever play MMOs or any of that stuff? Warframe and Monster Hunter World are the most played games for me. I need to try Warframe. I haven't tried it, but I've seen a lot of people playing it.
I found the real painting, but it can't go public. How's that for preferential treatment?
No.
The worth of art is purely
Thus is a legitimate business transaction. 400 hours. 600 hours. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So would you say that are video games your main hobby then?
Money this, money. No wonder you ended up with this.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you?
I love how like intensely dramatic this game is. They talk about some pretty heavy stuff, but it has that very nice JRPG dialogue, you know? Last MMO I played was Terra before I got sick of it. It's race-locked classes. Ah, interesting. Yeah, because I was thinking there are a lot of gaming, a lot of grindy things with MMOs. Art are your main hobby. Oh, what kind of art do you do? Do you do like digital art or do you traditional artwork? Sketching, painting, lettering, coloring. There's so many things you could do. Sculpting. I don't. My Twitter is kind of like this, like hellscape. But it's been great for me recently. I've just been following a ton of really talented artists. I've really enjoyed it. And mostly traditional. Oh, cool. Nice. I draw too. I do enjoy drawing quite a bit. I mean, I would like to be better, obviously, but like all the drawings on my channel, you can see I did those. Oh, yeah, that's fun. I would like to get like a Cintiq eventually. I would love to learn how to do some digital art because I think in the long run you'd save money maybe with because I love like oil painting, but I mean I live in a fairly small apartment, in California right now. Until I get a house, it'd be nice to be able to do some oil-esque paintings without, having the smell and the mess and like you ever drop oil paint on floor or carpet or whatever, you're done. You have nothing else that you can do. It's just gonna be there forever. So all of us want to be better with art, but we never will be. Well, at least we can practice and try to get a little, improve a little. But it is a nice reassuring thing that he is gonna get his persona. Nice. That no matter how talented an artist, like self-doubt seems to be a constant for everyone, And if it's not, I worry about that person usually. Nice, Yusuke's gonna join us. He could be like our emo friend. I wonder what his persona is gonna be. Still a bit kind of iffy on my understanding of the metaverse and the personas and how they work. Ooh, kind of like a sort of kabuki fox sort of person. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's fun. Nice. Did he just get like prettier?
Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine
Cintiqs are ridiculously expensive.
flowers of evil blossom.
About half the price of a Cintiq. Nice. I just want something that I could draw like on, because I have like a cheapo pad right now, and I'm still not used to the disconnect of like looking at a screen and moving my hand. Also, it's cheap, so like the pressure and all that stuff's not that great. The pressure detection on the pen and everything, but
of your
It's still fun. I mean,
How many
excuse me.
would you trust
Digital artwork is pretty incredible. I mean,
for riches?
it's cool that you can get so many varying styles,
Bring you to justice.
and you got this. Let's see what you're made of. So many varying styles, and like the undo button is pretty sweet. But it's nice also to do something like ink something traditionally and be like, this is the only chance I get, so better be good. Metaverse is the cognition or mind of a person. Personas are a true person's true personality. So what is Igor then? Like, what is he? How does he exist in that world, the metaverse?
I learned much from you.
I like his flared collar.
Authenticity, one must be dispassionately.
In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic.
With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your
Pardon me. Oh boy. Oh, he has a samurai sword too, a katana.
I am thou.
I am thou, thou art I. What do I want to do? What are these guys? Oh, I don't know any weaknesses.
I don't see a
Just gonna go big. I'm gonna do giant slice.
Another self. Goemon.
Wow, that was not worth it. I'm gonna take a shot at them with on. Nope. Sometimes you get lucky and they have the weakness to guns, but so he's a god of some sort. Interesting. That raises the question: do you encounter other gods? This is bad. Do you encounter other gods in your time during the game? Shoot, should I do freeze everyone? Ooh. Oh damn. I can get one more. I'm gonna do it again. Spam, spam, spam. Spam it again. Nice. I mean, if you're smoke him if you got him, right? Oh shoot, I should have healed Joker. Whoops. Joker's the one that really matters, right? Can't say don't want to spoil it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. God, we gotta kill this guy. Resistant to that. Oops. But yeah, I'm excited. I next time I go to my dad's house, my oh no, on. I always forget it's a panther. Next time I go to my dad's house, I do have my PS3 there, so I'd really like to bring my PS3 back over here, so I could play some Persona 4, because I heard 4 is really good too. And then I'd also like to play. I don't know if you're into. And it's not very grindy, but I have a deep love for the Metal Gear Solid games, so I would love to play the HD collection again. It sucks that they don't re-release that for PS4, but after all that drama with Kojima and everything, that's I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, he has a tail too? Only MGS I played was Phantom Pain. Oh, nice. It's kind of like a weird one to start on because, I mean, by that time the story is so convoluted and self-involved. And also, with the drama of Kojima leaving, it's kind of like a bit of a truncated narrative, but
Listen to her.
it's a great gameplay. It's the best gameplay you have in any of the MGS games, so it's still a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and the ending, the twist and stuff, as a longtime Metal Gear Solid fan, I was like, what? It made sense to me, though. I mean, I loved it. And it also got me listening to David Bowie again, so that's fun. That's what YouTube is for. This is true. Very true.
Top of that,
And YouTube's, I don't know, there's something so therapeutic to me about putting on like a fun Let's Play and just like doing some writing or whatever. Most of the time when I write, I just have either that on or some podcast or some music.
to be honest, I did everything I could for Sensei.
So we have Skull, Panther, Fox, and Joker. He is a fox, right?
That's why I so vehemently denied.
No worries.
Thank you. I'm grateful for the chance to.
Alright.
You're way too. That's why you're always getting stuck.
I just go with the flow. Where's On's body? Is it like in the metaverse right now, or is it actually over there? A lot since podcast while working. Oh, cool, nice. What kind of podcasts do you like? I listen to a lot of like comedy-ish podcasts. So I listen to How Did This Get Made? I don't know if you've heard of that one. It's a movie podcast about bad movies.
Can change us.
I also listen to Unspooled, if you haven't heard of that. It's Paul Scheer, who's from How Did This Get Made. He and Amy Nicholson, who's a film critic, they go through the AFI Top 100 movie list and just watch the movies and discuss them. It's really good. If you love movies, I love movies, so. A lot of space podcasts. Oh, so space, like space. Okay, cool. I would like to learn more about that. I need to listen to a little bit more, some more educational podcasts, I think. Because most of the time I just listen to film, which I guess that's educational, but it's like film or comedy. I like comedy a lot. Oh, horror podcast, cool. I've been, my girlfriend and I are about to start getting more into horror. We made a list of all the horror movies we haven't watched because that's kind of a blind spot for me and her. And so, yeah. Do you have any suggestions for a good horror movie that we might not have seen? We've seen like the big ones from the last few years that I thought were very good. It Follows, I liked. Robert Eggers' The Witch is probably my favorite horror movie, maybe of all time. What else? Babadook, I liked a lot. Jennifer Kent has a new movie coming out this year. And of course some of the other stuff like Get Out. I like a lot of old silly stuff like Creepshow or Pet Cemetery, that sort of stuff. So web series are fun too. It's also a good way to get into SAG, I've heard. Don't tell anyone I told you. Never Hike Alone. It's a fan-made version of Friday the 13th. I gotta say, that Friday the 13th reboot really needs, not a sequel, but like, they're just sitting on money right now. It's a bummer that there's so much legal strife going on over the Friday the 13th franchise, because it's like an evergreen idea, and you can make that so cool by like scaling it down, just making it like a good, like, you know, man on a mission / slasher, you know. I don't know. It's a bummer because I like the original Friday the 13th. I like 1 and 2. Saw the remake a long time ago, but I like that too. So, also sprinting Jason is horrifying. NHA on YouTube for free. Okay, cool. I'll make sure to watch that. Thank you. But yeah. What do you say? What's your favorite out of the big three for? I don't know if you like slashers at all, but between like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th. On a side note, I really love that new Halloween. I thought it was a lot of fun, and that theme song, so good. Still slaps, as the kids say.
He was complaining to the security company, however, he's still furious about it.
Legal action, jeez.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Maybe he's.
If he were to ask,
The exhibit is over.
exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show.
Right when I think the talk about being in the bottle is over. We'll have to force a change.
I like how everyone just takes this whole talking cat thing in stride for the most part.
Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
I enjoy them all, to be honest, but I'm not too big on movies, more into horror web series. Okay. So does that mean, like... So Never Hike Alone. Web series. What was the one that was kind of about Slender Man? It was about hornets? Marble hornets, right? Ah, Marble Hornets. There we go. West Records. Okay, cool. I'll need to check those out. Always have a lot of creativity with like low budget stuff, you know?
He's just on a different wavelength.
People having to make scary stuff out of more like ideas rather than big budgets. I gotta say though, I did enjoy It quite a bit. And I'm excited for It Chapter 2, or Part 2, because I love that book.
I bet he got that idea from a
Oh.
I didn't bring any money.
Never mind.
We'll cover you. Gotta upgrade my my relationship with On. We have kindness now. We should be able to do it. Dude, I thought we were friends.
No.
We were doing so well with Sujiro. I don't know what happened. Every Man Hybrid and Tribe 12 are the two big dogs in the Slenderverse web series. Huh. I'll check them out. It's a bummer that the Slenderman movie didn't seem to connect in the way that, you know, the lore has, because it's a creepy like character, and you know, like the Slender game is scary, and I don't know. It's a bummer that they weren't able to capitalize on that. What happened to Sejiro? I thought we were doing so well. Like we were friends and like talking and hanging out. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh shoot, it's Sunday tomorrow. We gotta go talk to the politician. Every Man Hybrid. Tribe 12. Huh. Interesting. Well, they're Hollywood films. They usually don't do well since the source material, when the source material is involved. That's true. Well, it's always one of those things where I don't know if you'll agree, but it's so hard in horror, I think, specifically to do the reveal. You know, like because you know, I watch a lot of movies and read a lot of scripts and stuff, and like read a lot of things about movies and especially horror, and like it's so hard to nail a reveal for a horror film because usually the fear of the unknown is scarier than anything you could actually portray or depict. And so when you get to a point where you got to explain like why the monster works in the way it does or whatever, like it's a difficult thing to pull off. And I feel like when you have a sort of nebulous explanation at best for Slender Man, but don't want to lean fully into the sort of like artsy horror that it is, you know, with this sort of like nebulous, inexplicable quality that it has with its backstory. I feel like that's a hard ending to nail, you know? Okay, Takemi. I love Takemi. I would say Takemi is, I would rate it best girl. Or rate her best girl. I didn't mean to say rate it. I meant I would rate her as best girl. Call it best girl. Which apparently is a thing in like anime. I didn't know it was such a spirited, what the heck? We spent all morning eating? I really need to talk to that politician guy.
Nice. Okay.
Takemi is best girl. Hey, I'm glad you agree. I love Takemi. Takemi is a gothy dream. Alright, let's go find that politician so we can get the Sun Arcana, I believe. Best girl is a major touchy topic in anime. Okay, so I've learned, since getting into anime, I haven't done a ton, but I watched, what did I watch? I'm like 3 seasons into Naruto. I watched all of Dragon Ball Super, and then I saw it because I wanted to catch up to see Super Broly, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Hey, man.
Hello.
Come, I want young people like yourself to hear it. Let's stop by again later. Okay, at night. And then I've been watching videos by this guy named Giguk, Gigguk, on YouTube. He has a lot of good stuff, and he talks a lot about these different categories of anime, which I did not know about, including Best Girl, and it's always very, very funny. It's like you said, it's a very touchy subject, and it gets pretty intense. So we got a ton of. Actually, we have more money than I think we always have more than I think we have. So should upgrade my stuff a little. What's up, man? I don't have enough conversation or charm.
Come on.
All right. 52,000. Naruto and DB. Yeah, I know Dragon Ball is not super popular for a lot of people, but it was almost a point of pride. Not pride, but for me as a person who had been so into it when I was younger that I really wanted to finally catch up because I had spent so long following it. I was happy to finally get up, to be concurrent with the rest of everything, you know, with everyone else. So that was kind of nice. But Naruto is silly. I do enjoy it to a certain extent. Oh, Yusuke has stuff too.
Right, which one?
Nice. What is Yusuke wearing? He's just wearing a shirt. He's fine for right now.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I've watched Soul Eater before. I liked Soul Eater a lot.
All right, which one?
And then I'm watching Hunter x Hunter right now. Which I think Hunter x I like Shonen a lot because I don't know, I love fighting. I love people being friends. It just warms my heart. I just like people being friends. Makes me happy.
All right.
Fan of fantasy along with isekai, being reborn. So yeah, isekai apparently is like a very big thing right now. And do you have any recommendations? The Hunter x Hunter? The Hunter is silent? What? The X is silent, so it's just Hunter Hunter? It's like Django, the D? Oh, we already have 104 on our replica AR-15? Who cares about that then?
Okay.
So what is he wearing? He's wearing nothing. He's just wearing a silver ring. Overlord is a good isekai. Nice. I've heard good things about Overlord. What about... Is it How to Summon a Demon Lord? Isn't that another one?
All right. Okay.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Sounds good.
Oh, you really can. They do keep just giving you stuff, right?
Which one?
Melee weapon.
Sounds good.
Oh, here's what I was looking for. Battle hammer.
That's what you're choosing? You better
Why not? You really don't spend much money on other stuff, so
All right, which
goat leather. Sure, why not?
That was that.
What's Yusuke's gun?
Good.
Oh, it's pretty good already though.
All right, which one?
How not to summon a demon lord is okay. It's interesting seeing like what people are into because I mean, man, who knew? I mean, everything is, but who knew anime would be so divisive? I should have known, but for whatever reason, I didn't guess. And I start reading stuff, and I'm like, Jesus, people are really intense about this in like a worrying way for the most part. Like, people just, man, we have to find something to argue about, right?
Which one?
Okay, I think we're good. But there's some pretty intense conversations around all this stuff. Some anime are like bad copies. I can imagine that. It's like anything, you know. The animation, I watched Violet Evergarden. I liked that quite a bit. I thought the animation was really well done. And the music was nice too. So if you said you like more of romance, did you like Bunny Girl Senpai? Which has like a crazy name, but apparently it's like really good. Who knew? The Cake Night Rises. Ah, shoot. Still the Cake Night. Can we take the challenge and get more guts? Maybe? I heard that one's good. Isn't the other one, like, Born as a Slime, was supposed to be pretty good too? Or Reborn as a Slime. I need to get Dauntless. Dauntless. I've been rereading Spice and Wolf. What's Spice and Wolf? I have the Shonen Jump app now, which is really good. If you don't have that, it's only $2 a month for like all of the
Thank you very much.
all of Shonen Jump's stuff, back catalog. I just scanned. It's amazing. So I've been reading a ton of. I've been reading One Piece, but I just like that Shonen stuff. It gets me. But I do love a good like, a good just like slice of life thing. I haven't watched any romance, but I heard there's some good stuff out there. Man, I'm so far away from Dauntless.
All right.
Wanna head back?
So far away. Hey, guys, stop. My cats are starting to get like hunger excited, or they get kind of like feisty and start running around.
Well then.
Shoot. Ah, dude, I need to go talk. There's like not enough time in this game. No, I don't need this. Romance fantasy. Traveling merchant travels with a wolf goddess. A wolf goddess of harvest. That sounds cool. I mean, works for me. Traveling merchant travels. Traveling merchant. That's cool. So it's like fantasy-esque. I like that. I mean, I'm a sucker for fantasy as well, so. Hey, become my friend.
Please consider what I have to say. You.
Yes.
If you'd like.
Yes. Become my arcana. When? Sorry, my cat's just like running away. I read a lot too, so fantasy medieval setting. Sweet. Count me in. Ranosuke Yoshida. But no longer. The diet. 7 straight elections.
Very well.
Yeah, you can count on my help. So, hold the sign. I love that Joker is just such a like introverted, quiet guy in the regular world. The world where the young only exist to be exploited. Okay, okay. Making some good points. I agree. I agree. It's with his own party. Wow, people are mean. God. Sorry, my cats are freaking out. Let me feed them real quick so they stop running around. One sec, guys. All right, we're back. Best interest of all. I don't know. Well, the heckling. Indeed, do you feel the same? Seemed like a good speech to me. People are just being mean. Yeah, my support.
Thank you.
Wow. He's really putting in the work, though, at least. No matter what they say, I must continue on. Very true.
Well then, I shall see you again.
Give me that arcana. One of the things I love about Spice and Wolf is how Holo, the wolf, Holo, is not designed. She's not some big chick, nor she a lolly. Awesome girl, and looks at least 20s. Well, that's something that I did not expect to be an issue in a lot of anime, but definitely is. So that is reassuring. I will make sure to check out Holo. Holo. I had to prepare first. I need to talk to Sejiro, man.
True.
But yeah, sometimes, do you ever see those videos by ProZD? Do you know ProZD? Oh no.
You heard?
One of the many English terms that comes from a Greek root word. Haven't heard of it? It's a condition where your senses can cross over each other, like seeing music as color. No, I was not.
Question.
Oh, ProZD does these really funny, oh no. Gonna cheat again. Persona 5. Synesthesia question. I believe it means what? I believe it means together senses. But I just want to check. It does mean together senses. I was right.
Good.
Oh, touchpad. Shoot, I forgot to push it. Sorry. Oh yeah, so ProZD. Check him out on YouTube or Twitter or whatever. He's on all the social media platforms. He does a lot of really funny skits. And he had the latest one, literally what we were talking about, is trying to tell the ages of people in like anime. He's also a voice actor, so he does a lot of fun stuff like that. But he basically made fun of Your Lie in April, because he's like, I'm still trying to recover from the death of my mother, and you know, I was a musical genius, but I've lost my will to play and all this stuff. And it's like, how old are you? And he's like 13 or 12. Obviously his delivery was much better than mine, but he is he's a really, really funny guy. Check him out if you love anime and video games and stuff. He has some really, really great stuff. Very referential content. Okay. These guys are always talking about food, right? Supermarket, spring fruit pack would probably do the trick. Okay, let's see if we can. Wait, whoa. Inside. Where is On? I need to find On. Where does On hang out? With Takemi. I'm with On. Who's Takemi? Oh, Takemi's the guy we just met. Okay, wait. Oh, where's On?
I can feel it.
On, where do you live? There's a library, right? I need to hang out with On because we're so close to improving our friendship. I just can't. Underground Mall. Thank you. I guess we can't upgrade, right? She's not there. Okay, well, I guess we should go to, if we can't upgrade yet, should we try to upgrade our relationship with, I have 13 days. 13 days is quite a bit, though. Let's see if we can upgrade our stuff with Ryuji real quick. I don't know why Sejiro is being weird, but it's square on the map to see people you can upgrade. Oh, wait, shoot. What am I doing? I can't. Oh, God. Map. Square. Go on river to Kemi. Ah! Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you. That's very helpful. And Takemi is best girl, so we have to visit her. Hey, what's up?
Allergies are so annoying.
I want to do a clinical trial. Yeah, let's hang out.
Please head to the exam.
I mean, I'm totally strapped for cash right now. In real life, I would love to be able to do this sort of thing. Not really, I don't know. You know, and then you say you could donate, like, not donate, but, I don't know, bone marrow or something. My friends' is dad jokes. Dad jokes are fun. My grandpa always has a good one with, whenever we go out to eat. He lives back in Colorado, but whenever we go out to eat, someone will ask him, you know, would you like some more water? When he's at a restaurant, he's like, no, thank you, I'm driving. That's like the daddest dad joke that I can think of. Also, Takemi's so mysterious. You never know what she's doing, you know?
Hello?
The head physician is Tai Takemi. Who's Tai Takemi? Is that her? What was that about?
Oh.
The plague? Medical error. That's too bad. I don't mind. My wife asked me not to steal the kitchen utensils, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh boy. You got me with that one. That's a rough one. Wow. I think my brain just doesn't work that way. I do find them amusing, but still. Give me that Arcana boost. Nice.
All right.
Sell sterilization medicine. Yikes.
Hello? Huh?
An order of teriyaki chicken. Sounds delicious. Come again soon if you're still alive. Gotta increase my guts by eating some burgers, right? Man, it's gonna take forever to get to Dauntless. You're telling me you could fill this entire star? It's gonna be a long game.
Take care.
I don't get how I wonder how they program the time constraints during this game. Like, I don't know how it works.
Hey,
Yoshida's doing it again? I mean, if I can just upgrade right now, yeah, why not?
Please consider what I have to say.
I want to do what you do. I went to buy cabbage the other day, and apparently it's law to buy carrots and mayonnaise with it.
And while
It's
our
coleslaw.
society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people they lack jobs.
The emote. The emote seals it for that one. That was good.
And yet they have no. What's
These are all very food centric.
you bumped into
Uh-oh.
me? This isn't.
Let's mediate.
Yes.
You there, good citizens. About an airplane? Sure.
Bickering over such a trivial matter. This is none of your business.
Up for any of these wholesome jokes. Go over your head. Ah, I take it back.
Now if you'll together, we can create.
Yeah, I don't know, like puns are hard for me. I think it's the same way like I'm not very good at
As if anyone would ask
associative thinking, like crosswords are difficult for me. Even though I think I would say I'm fairly intelligent, but for whatever reason, like stuff like that's a little bit more difficult, you know? Are you going to get mad?
I can't regardless. Whenever someone calls me no, I
Good
win.
deal 20 years ago. Everyone has these dark, shady pasts.
I used to be a member of the I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto.
Powerful diet members.
This was
Okay.
I was very inexperienced, but that inexperience
Oh no.
led me to
Major political scandals.
people refer to my blunders as no
Puns are easy, plus they are fun to make. Ooh. Nice. They're punny. Always punny.
being caught missing a legislative meeting to
Man, how does he have 3 mistakes?
I was accused of finally I called a voter
Oh yeah. With political discourse, I always find it so weird that we have to have this like
washed up
guise of respectfulness. Or it's like, I don't know, you can some people you could disagree with like pretty, you know, you disagree with pretty hardcore, but the idea that you can't just be like, man, I hate this guy, he sucks. You seem to have conviction, I'll be honest.
I'm happy everyone says I have no chance.
Have confidence in yourself.
But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech.
Believing in yourself. Oh, it's all that art JRPG stuff I like. Half the reason why I like Kingdom Hearts is just because it's about like friendship
But you sure got me there.
and people like
Very well.
believing in themselves and
Learning how to give a good
believing in each other. Found family stuff, you know.
be happy to. In exchange, let's get started.
Oh, come on, give me that sweet, sweet Arcana. Ah. Thought I was gonna get sooner. How long is this questioning? It's going on for a while.
Calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this.
Well, we had like 30 people in our group, so.
For example, someone talented enough to move.
Ah, interesting. I think he's like an optional character, right? You don't have to become friends with him, though, do you? Yes, I am thou, thou art I.
Thou art I. It shall become the wings of rebellion with the birth
Sun
of
persona, nice. Into it. Sun rank 1, Sun Confidant. I love how unique this game is. I feel like the systems in it are very singular. Like, I don't know any other game that's like this, with this weird mix of like life simulation and then also turn-based combat, I guess. Even if it wasn't turn-based, there's nothing really like it, you know? We got up to a cool 7% in people believing in us. Oh, you can read it twice. Let's keep building them guts. The pirates made a toast, drinking and reveling to celebrate their victory. That Pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this. He should. Click. You need to get a new book.
Oh,
Give me them guts. Oh boy, it's so small. It's so small. It always just like stretches just a little bit, but after school, man, sometimes you skip through stuff so quickly. What are we doing today? I'm at the underground mall in Shibuya. I'm still in Shibuya a little while, so let me know if anything comes up. Go right away. Thank you. Let's do it. We need to upgrade our Arcana on anyway. Hey, what's up? Let's hang out. We have plenty of time.
sorry.
Ah,
Oh,
tell me about your problems. I want you to rely on me. Yeah? One sec. Sorry, guys. One moment, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. We're back. It was just my cat. My cat puked, so I had to clean that up real quick. So we're good now. I feel like my bond with On is growing stronger. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hang out. Go. That sucks. Our cat has a sensitive stomach, so she pukes quite often. I would say like once a week, so it's not that out of the ordinary. Shiho. Oh yeah, how is Shiho? She did jump off a roof, so I'm glad that she survived, but she's so strong. Are you feeling better now? So I'll say she's so strong. Ah, nice. But yeah, Mike, Caddy's alright. She sometimes eats too fast, I think. And she gets hairballs, which don't help either, so. He never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I just didn't believe in her ability. You can't blame yourself.
Oh,
I guess that wasn't the right choice, but
thanks.
couldn't just ignore you. You're so kind. You know. Oh wow. I think this is going well.
Hey,
If the heart gets stronger, my persona will too. Just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Hey, nerdy lioness, how's it going? My BF dog has a sensitive stomach. She doesn't throw up. She just has diarrhea. Oh God. That's intense. I'm glad our cat doesn't have that problem. Oh, that's too bad. I'm going to find that. Let's find it together. Nice. Yeah, that's why I like cats, because like I was saying earlier, they're fairly self-involved, you know, like they're self-sufficient rather, because like you really don't have to like do very much to take care of cats. You just feed them and they like, you know, you take them out and stuff. And step in after shadow negotiations fail. That was a retry. Nice.
All right.
Just finished streaming now. I'm just chilling. Very nice. Nice to see you again, Nerdy. How was your stream? What did you play? Was it Slay the Spire I saw right before I came on? And can use girl talk.
oh yeah.
What is Slay the Spire? I haven't played it. They're free, so not getting any would mean you have a strong heart. Going to play Witcher 1 tomorrow. Oh, nice. I knew you were thinking about going back to that. That's fun. We were just talking with Soulmeister about Witcher 3 earlier. He's a bit of a completionist as well, so... Or they are. I don't know. Can I help, Cicero? It is a card dungeon game. Ooh, I like cards and I like dungeons. I should check it out. Okay, we gotta go back and steal that heart tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay, and now I have to get some nutrients. I literally asked yesterday. I'm a he. Okay, Soulmeister. And check my VOD. I will, Nerdy. I will. Never want to assume. We're more kind. You should get a TV, right? Or can you get stuff? Wait, train? Yeah, why not? It's only evening. I liked Gwent. I got like weirdly involved with Gwent when I was playing Witcher 3. Take it. And a sick freak drinks their protein shake before the workout. Actually, it's good to have some protein in your system before you work out, but a lot of people don't like having like liquid swishing around when they're working out, so I'd recommend taking your protein like an hour to 45 minutes before you work out. If you're into that sort of stuff.
nice going.
Max HP increased by 5. What? Alright.
Well then.
Let's get some sleep. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, Gwent's so much fun. I really like Gwent. I don't know. I wanted to get more into, what was it? Like Hearthstone is so much fun. But I don't know if it's something that I would want to dedicate enough time. Like most multiplayer things, like I don't want to dedicate that much time to get good at it or get better at it, because I just like playing single player stuff, you know, so much. Dislike Hearthstone out. Soulmeister, I'm gonna head out for that. Thank you so much, Soulmeister, for hanging out. Hope to see you again. If you're not following already, I'd love to see you again, hang out. Thank you for your anime recommendations, and I appreciated our video game talk. Have fun playing Witcher 3. Hopefully we can talk about it again sometime. You dislike Hearthstone now? Did they change something in Hearthstone? Oh no, oh no. Got plans today? Gotta go right away. Gotta hit that, gotta get to the hideout. Eat up. Not enough card balance? It must be like it must be a difficult thing to do. To balance stuff. You know, I mean, I can't imagine it's fun to do that. I don't know. I don't know what development's like at all for video games, so I can just imagine like fine-tuning and balancing a multiplayer game sounds like a nightmare to me, so. Especially when, you know, something like Overwatch, where it seems like people are very vocal about when they don't like something. I can see Gwen. My cat Gwen is on there. Main guy created Hearthstone, left Blizzard, and started on a new project. I actually read about that. Interesting. I want to play more. One of my like stream, resolutions this year is to play more indie games once I get some more money. But I'd love to play stuff like Slay the Spire, Dead Cells, Celeste, you know, Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight, all that stuff, you know. Hearth players are vocal and Blizzard doesn't care. I mean, aren't they making like $1 billion every year? More than that? Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have pushed that. I should have put go to the palace. Adjourn. Infiltrate palace. We do about like 25 more minutes maybe. They destroyed Diablo this year. That's a bummer. Wonder why. Fox?
It has to be Kitsune. You know, with that
Oh, Kitsune. Hell yeah.
Are you talking about me?
I like that he's kind of like just an aloof doofus.
Lightsaber
Ew, no.
Well,
They can turn it into a mobile game so they can earn more money. Yeah, well. That is a bummer.
very well.
But it's crazy that, I don't know if they really need help with that, because they, you know, I was reading, I mean, overall as a whole industry, video games made like $43 billion last year. That's crazy.
What do you think?
It's acceptable.
Because, I don't know, I feel like they should be able to unionize and have better, more strict, rules for working at, you know, like you should be in a union, right, to work as a video game developer. You should have like standards of healthcare and pay and all that stuff, hours, overtime, all that. I mean, it's crazy that they made that much money, more than movies, and they still don't have these like fairly basic, you know, protections so that they're not abused by employers. It's just really weird. Change party members, speak with your teammates, the palace entrance. Okay, so sorry Morgana, you're out. You're out of here.
Joker. Yeah.
May I get a word in? Sorry.
That is crazy. Sorry Morgana. We arbitrarily cannot take more than 3 people. Oh wait, I should probably just get to the central card. None of this grinding. Okay, let's save it real quick, just because we know how it went last time when I didn't save. Streaming Slay the Spire. That's cool. Yeah, I need to play some more indie games, and I would really like to beat at least 2 Final Fantasies this year. That's another goal that I have, because I finally played Kingdom Hearts, which had been a goal of mine for a long time. 3's coming out, and I'd like to play that. And then I'd like to play at least Final Fantasy 7 and 8, maybe. Because they're like, I'm trying to fill in those blind spots, you know, Honestly, I wish the Switch would improve its Virtua Console sort of stuff. Because I would really like it if they put some more like old titles up to play. Because I feel like, I don't know, that's like the one advantage I think that Xbox has over the PlayStation is that it's a really robust, like, what's it called, backwards compatibility line of games. Oh, Jesus. It's a very unfortunate pose on has to be in. I don't know why I didn't just try to melt this jerk. It's being dumb. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. Probably have to get. I bought it on PC for Steam for like $10, but honestly, I probably gotta have to get Final Fantasy VII again on PS4 because man, the computer controls are reet garbage. And that's me trying to be nice. They're just really, really hard to control. It's not intuitive or fun at all. Alright, I'm so bad at the stealth in this. Ooh. Hey, surprise. You could buy a controller for your PC. True, true, true. I did do that. But, unfortunately, I'm unable to do... Come on, there we go. I'm unable to do, dual screens because of my my graphics card is kind of not the greatest. It doesn't have dual screen support, so at least if I got it on PS4, then I could at least do it like I do it now, where I'm looking at both screens, you know, or I have my computer screen over here and then I have this screen. I mean, I got a good deal on my my PC, which I made, but unfortunately, you know, like at the time there was a, you know, the graphics cards were selling at a premium, so it was I could only get a 1060, which is still pretty good, but honestly, or obviously, I would love that dual monitor support, you know. Unfortunately, it's gotta wait. At least with the new NVIDIA stuff coming out, or this new like generation of things coming out soon. Hopefully, it'll make some old graphics cards go out be sold. Jesus, I can't speak. Be sold for a little cheaper. Wait, what are the regions? They're weak to. What is that? Sleep and. I don't even know what.
We got him on the ground. Serves you right. I knew you could do it, Fox.
We just gotta have to kill it now? Yeah. Are you a Final Fantasy person? Have you played Final Fantasy? Or like RPGs? Like JRPGs? Did Yusuke just level up? I didn't even see. I push X. I just always just bashing X when I leave stuff. That was Ryuji. Yeah, I've just been trying to cover my gaming blind spots, and that's definitely, that whole series is one of them. But 7, what I did play of 7 was a lot of fun. So looking forward to getting more into it. Okay, we gotta go the long way around. Yeah, what would you say is your favorite type of game? We were talking about it earlier with Soulmeister. I think mine is definitely, I like an action RPG. It's what moves me. All right. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no, what is this? It's dubious. Persona 1 was my first RPG. Oh, very nice. So this is my first JRPG that I'm actually trying to finish, which is cool. Spare us. Baton pass. Ah. I'm also gonna get a one more. Oh my god. Jesus Cristo. This is fun. I was saying to Soulmeister that I have my PS3 at my dad's. Hopefully I'll be able to bring it over next time I come back so I can play Persona 4. That's something I'd really like to do. Holy crap, Jesus. My god. Any recommendations for this enemy? Do you know their weaknesses? PS2 still works, so I'll buy other Persona games. Nice.
I don't see a weakness.
Shoot, I guess that's the one negative about not having Morgana. Oh Jesus. Is that I can't do like a group heal. A Carmen. Fire? We already do fire?
Curse skills won't work, so be careful. Get ready.
Ugh. This is not going well, guys.
Someone heal her.
Bufu? It's going bad. This is not going well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Dude. Fire weakness. Okay. Thank you. Oh wow. It says an AoE. It's gonna take out like my whole team. Shoot. We might actually lose on this. That sucks. Oh. And I wasn't expecting these guys to show up. Just gotta keep doing life drain. Get that sweet 30 HP back. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, nice. Thank you again for that. The meter power. What level are they? Level 20? Oh, shoot. You're dead. Get him! That was close. Oh no, shoot. I always forget when it's like always weird when it doesn't work out. Oh man. Is that because there was... I wonder if did they spawn because there was another one close by? Another person close by? Oh, it's nice that Morgana also gets XP even though she's not in the group.
Alright. I think we had trouble.
Sacramental bead. Okay, wait, let's do skill. Oh, Morgana can still use all her stuff? That's pretty awesome. Thank you, Morgana. Wow, that's something, that, like, ease of use is not something I expected from this game. I expected it to be a little bit more annoying about stuff. I don't know, because I feel like it seemed like it'd be that kind of game. In terms of being a little bit more frustrating, you know? Okay, what's over here? Anything? Alright.
I can feel it.
Appears we'll have to go the other way. Oh no. It feels like I might accidentally touch them. Oh, how about you don't do that? Huh. Guess you just gotta be really careful in this part. I like our little avatars in the bottom right. They look really neat. Ooh, I like this. Possessing dog ghosts. Oh, that didn't do anything. Nope. Nope. Huh? Nope. Giant slice. Ah! Screaming dogs. Oh man, just block fire. Critical, Jesus. No. I think they are wind. Oh great, I don't have any wind. Ouch. Yeah, no wind, unfortunately. Yeah, Morgana is our only wind, which is a bummer. So I could put it to sleep, maybe, yeah. Oh, at least we got that, right? Oh, nice. Guess I should have done more physical. Seemed like they took that pretty hard. I feel like I'm finally getting into like the flow of the game. Next time, create a persona with wind in case you do not have her. I do need to get better at, I feel like that's the next thing I'll improve on is learning how to, like develop in my team of personas. I feel like that's still something I'm kind of like, because I've only been using the same one for a while, you know? I gotta be more thoughtful on how I make my team. Try to get what my other teammates do not have. Oh yeah, because you can't really change theirs, you can only change your own, so. Yeah. I've been doing all out a lot more this time because I just don't want to talk to these guys. Very nice, very nice. Switch your personas in battle if you have more than one. Oh really? I did not know that.
A stylish victory.
How does one do that? Is it touchpad? Probably is, right? Analyze, weak to fire. Ooh, critical. Yeah, I love the style of this game. It's just so cool. It's so cool looking. I can not get one more. Ah, shoot, Yusuke. Oh, that's fun. I wonder why he did that. Is that because he's just been leveling up? He gets a little extra? When is your turn? I'll remember the button when I see it. That's okay. The Yusuke looks like a little vampire boy. And I'm here for it. Show me your true form. Oh, I need to get one of these dogs. Alright, here we go. Baton pass. Yeah, talk to me, talk to me. Talk. The mirror power. I think I don't have enough room, but I need to delete one anyway, I don't care. I don't know why I don't have any stocks. I'll get rid of this one, I guess. I need to go in and make some more, I guess, if all mine are only level 12 and I'm level 16, right? Probably working a little bit underpowered. It's still a very strange system to me. I need to get used to it. That was like a deceptively simple room. Hiranya. That is so... makes me so nervous. Like it seems... oh! It seems very... oh, Jesus! It seems very... not well designed. Poorly designed. Alright, everything's just so floaty. I'll get used to it. I'm trying. I mean, I've gotten better at doing the the like cover switching by just not doing it because I know that I don't do it well.
This is amazing.
What happened? Let's do it. Oh yeah. The heck was that? Oh, this is fun.
Oh,
I like this. You can see better with the third eye.
It's somewhere.
Ah. Nice. That's kind of cool.
How foolish.
Oh no. I thought these were just for Morgana, but apparently we're just very small people.
Hey,
Can't go that way. Can't go this way. Ah, what game would not be made better by having a good vent climbing system or sequence? Open up this chest. Oh, the red beams with third eye. Yeah, thank you. That makes sense. And this just to get us back to the beginning. I love this sort of like reflexive Dark Souls level design.
whoa!
All right. How's everyone looking? Everyone's looking pretty good. Let's go. Let's do it. Step aside. Oh no, that looks scary. Some like Samurai Jack looking thing. Bringer of misfortune. Uh-oh.
This is my other self.
Frozen. Oh no. Gonna do a giant slice maybe? Oh no. Taunt. Like to the rage, is I gonna hit my own guy? Oh shoot. Man. Headbutt. Ah, shoot. It's null the physical attacks. That's unfortunate. What's his name? Is Yusuke enraged? Yeah, he is. Bummer. Oh my god. What the hell? It's either L1, R1, or R2. Switch personas in a turn. Okay, cool, thank you. So I guess I should try to do that. Oh man, I shouldn't do. Physical damage doesn't work on him. Life drain?
Calm down.
Sorta works. R1 assist.
I don't think you have any skills that'll hit its weakness.
Shoot, man. 50 SP. Raises evasion, lower attack. Do it to myself. Only main character can do it. Ah, shoot. Oh man. Increase attack of ally for 3 turns. Let's do that. Buff him. And then
Strong against gunshots. Don't waste your bullets. We should check its affinity.
tactics. Wait, no. Analysis. I don't know if I can
Skills won't work, so be
switch. Persona L1? Oh, that's what I could do. Okay. I gotcha. feel like they're all like severely underleveled because I didn't bother to level them. Whoops. None of them have any sort of. This one has light damage, maybe? Whoops. Yeah, I mean, I really should work on this because Genbu's only level 12. That's not the greatest. You could try wind or light. Okay. That's a cool looking one. Oh, great. It did nothing. Ah, shoot. Level later, just learn their weakness. Yeah. So it's null. We need something. Sleep. Shoot. Guess there's no point in trying to make it sleep, right? Okay, what did I have to do? Wait.
Physical attacks won't work on this one.
Ah, shoot. I forget what. Wait.
I don't know their weakness.
Triangle. This one. Okay. Have anything that's. Oh, thank you. Okay, I have this one that has wind. No. I got it. Okay, sure, man. Whatever. Okay.
Nice going, Skull.
Oh, let's just kill him, I guess. Look at that. Went better. I don't know if it has any weaknesses, really, does it? No.
Strong against gunshot.
Don't waste your bullets. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, yeah. It's null. What am I doing? I'm stupid. Oh, jeez. Oh, one more. Oh, no. Fire. Whatever, we got it. There we go. We got there. Thank you for your help, though. I totally didn't know that I could switch. Media, what does that mean? Media. New skill. I gotta get rid of a skill. Oh no, she got a skill. Dekaha. Nullify stat buffs for all foes. Cool. Media. What is media? Skill cards. A special type of item used to teach one of your persona's particular skill. Oh, cool. Can only be used on personas Hunter currently has in stock. So you only get one chance with it. Is this a safe room? Please say yes. Nope. Close. Yes, it is. Sorry, I just gotta steal that plastic frame.
I can see it.
Oh, jeez.
You got it.
Convenient conversation that we overhear between two guards.
Joker, there's a chest.
Where? Oh, here. Good thing we have lockpicks.
Oh.
Old eye patch, amethyst, straw doll. Straw doll is the sequel to Straw Dogs. Very famous movie. These guys are gonna have the password. Madarame's feet. What do you think it could mean? Madarame's feet. Madarame's feet. Huh. I'll get to the next save point and then probably call it a day, guys. Got a good 2.5 hour stream going, which is fun. To keep going? Come on.
I have something. I have something.
Can we not jump back up? Nope.
Feel it.
Mm-hmm. Giant slice. I don't know why I did that. Oh no. Dude is not doing well.
Let's go. Persona, prepare yourself. Someone finish it.
What is their weakness? Wind?
Curse attacks won't hurt it.
Ah, shoot.
Hello, Skull.
Let's go.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Go down.
Nice, Joker. Right in there.
Oh no. Yusuke's having a rough time. Alright. I get that password though. I don't know where to go for that. How's my controller? It's almost...
What a tough opponent.
Want me to tell you where the password is? Yeah, sure. I care not. Just so I can get to the next save room. Or we call it... Statue of Madarame. Oh! Where is that statue? Is it back here? Yeah. Clever, clever. Thank you.
I'll reveal your true form.
It's helpful. Instead of running around for a long time. Oh, these guys are weak to wind. What's up with this?
It's weak against gunfire. Bring out the artillery. Looking cool, Joker.
What if there really are there any cool like sword moves for Yusuke? Oh, I have to remember. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I forgot that I have to move my car in the morning. Wow, that was a close one. On Fridays, you have to move your car from one side of the street if you have it on that side of the street. So, almost forgot. Nearly forgot. Rampage. Wow, why are all of Ryuji's skills so like physical based? I guess because that's kind of fits his.
I could have handled that myself.
It fits his personality, but still. Madarame's feet. One ray of hope stands alone with two adepts' hands. None shall match him. 1, 1, 2, 0.
Nice.
Thank you again for that. Good thing you remembered. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, I love living where we live now, but that's the one thing that's kind of a bummer is that, you know, I mean, obviously it's first world problem, I imagine, but like I have a car and my girlfriend has a car and we only have one parking spot and the rest of it is street parking. So like if you get back after like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe even 5, you are kind of just out of luck when it comes to parking. You gotta, I sometimes end up parking like, you know, like a 10-minute walk away, 15-minute walk to park like really far away, but whatever. Sometimes you just drive around and you get lucky, but it is a nuisance, I would say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just like ignoring the thing. Cool.
We found it.
Hold a little. I was just like, not gonna do this fight. How's our progress? Are we close at all?
By the way. Yeah.
You got it.
How is everyone?
What are your thoughts?
Cool.
Shall we go? Well,
I guess we should probably call it for that in terms of... I like how involved these... Oh wait, don't leave yet. Let's just do some quick persona stuff real quick. That was a redundant sentence, but we can make some stronger mixes, maybe. I still don't know why I'm in jail. I'm rehabilitating. Like, how am I being rehabilitated? I don't know.
Now.
Bring Jack Frost. I have a Jack Frost.
Listen up, inmate. Farewell.
I have a Jack Frost and Mabufu, don't I?
How goes the rehabilitation?
The inmate needs our gu- Let's execute us. Let us begin the search.
Yanbu, Topo. I guess I could make up to level 17s, right? It should go pretty high, right? Arobas. Arobas. McCoy on Meraki.
Looks
Oh boy, it's like a horse creature. I got 2, I got bonus XP. Weak to light, that's pretty good. And fire. Wind.
a strong persona.
A high pixie. Ooh, this might be a good one.
But not impressive.
Because we don't have wind. Let's do this one. McCoy and the angel.
Not terrible.
Why not?
But not impressive. Choose the
Ooh, okay,
inheritance
Hama.
inmate.
What is Dazzler? Dizzy Foe? Media? Okay, Dazzler? Wow, this is a good one. Increase... critical rate for one ally. Defense. Two.
It will receive a
Sure,
fraction
go
of
ahead.
power.
I think that was a good one. I feel good about that. Nice. High Pixie. Yeah.
All right.
Diorama. Auto recovery from one ally. Sweet. And then let's go see if we have any more we can use a Regent for. We have the Regent still. High Pixie and Genbu. Let's make this a weird horse guy.
A strong persona.
Shisa.
indeed.
Arcana Burst.
Terrible, but not
Ooh, this is more like a...
Not terrible.
Ooh, Sai. Okay, that's a fun one. That uses the High Pixie though, unfortunately. Oh, what is that? Kushi Mitama. Kopatango.
You okay with this?
I need to use that region, but... Shisa?
Not terrible.
Kind of like a bulldog sort of thing.
Not terrible.
This is uses the High Pixie, unfortunately. Makami.
You okay with this?
What is that? It's a bummer that these use the High Pixie, because if we can do them without the High Pixie, that'd be very good, but...
Not
I'm like this
terrible,
dude, I don't even know what this
not
is, but...
impressive.
It's a strength. We don't even have the strength. Do not forget to register. So what do you... Does register...
Finish. Justine, you handle this. You want to register it?
Register? Oh!
You'd like to register this?
Oh! Oh! I see. Okay. So... If you don't want to use the pixie, it goes to your list. So I could summon a pixie, right? Like summon a different pixie? Is that what you're saying?
Is this what you want?
Buy later, but be careful. but be careful if your character is upgraded. You don't want to register the updated persona. Oh, did I do that? Did I just do that? No. Can I just do another one?
This persona?
Okay, I see. Okay. Still a bit confused about the whole thing.
Time for some if you wish to perform an exit. Now choose.
You cannot buy Pixie unless you get rid of her. Okay. Oh, so I could technically use her to make a new one and then buy another Pixie that would be similar to the one that I had. You can buy something else to use something else with it. Okay, cool. So would you recommend doing that, you think, or no?
Finished for you'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
There's so many. Ooh. There's a few. Oh, because you don't know what you're gonna get. Okay, I guess I'll just wait for. I would wait until a little later then. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nerdy, for all your help tonight. I'm still a little bit lost on certain aspects. I'm getting closer to understanding them. It's just, you know, a little bit more intense. Buy an old level persona and fuse it with something else. Okay. So like buy my. What do I want? Game doesn't tell you. There's a lot to remember. There definitely is. But I like that. It's sort of, you know, I'm used to Dark Souls and stuff, so it's not that new to me to have something that's a little bit more thought intensive, but still. Sometimes it's just like, what? But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it there. We got a good long stream. Thank you so much, Nerdy, for hanging out. And I'll have to pop in for one of your streams as well one of these nights. I apologize for missing them. It's weird when you have someone that's also in the same time zone as you. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun, and thank you for teaching me. I will see you soon, and hope you enjoy this nice turn in the weather. It's been really beautiful outside, so anyway, have a good night. I'll talk to you later, and I will play Slay the Spire soon. Thanks. Okay, bye.